1098 Akash classes on learning. I hope this supports your dreams. Your goals allow you to become the person that you want to become. Today is big about change. Now, of course, there's a lot of good reasons for change. Today I will focus on reasons for change that is not that good, that potentially could be detrimental for your growth. Because when you focus on good reasons for change, of course, we need to understand it. We need to change. We need to improve. We need to develop ourselves. We need to grow ourselves. And there's a lot of good reasons for change. But today I will focus on a bad reason for change. And maybe tomorrow I'll focus on good reasons, but today I will focus on what are the bad reasons for change. Because there are a lot of things, and I will not make a whole list. But some ideas exactly what kind of reasons for change is not good, is not helpful for you. Number one is seeking approval from others. That means you're not supposed to change yourselves just to seek approval by others. We're not supposed to really say, I will change because I want to be approved by others. I want to really be accepted by others. No, that's not a good reason for change. Because we need to understand that there's a beautiful saying that I learned, and the first time I heard it from Mike Tyson. If you are a friend to everybody, that means you're an enemy to yourself. That's a good saying. That means if you really change yourself to be accepted by someone, that means that you will change always yourself. But if you really accept yourself and choose your identity and change for yourself, of course, you are becoming the best friend for you. Number two is fear of rejection. Fear of rejection. A lot of times we need to understand that fear of rejection is not a good reason for change. Again, this is the same thing that we need to understand that we're not supposed to reject ourselves. We need to improve, to change, and develop. But we're not supposed to change ourselves just because we fear to be rejected. Because sometimes we are the way we are authentic to ourselves. We're true to ourselves. We're true to our beliefs. We're true to our vows. But now your true vows is not accepted. And now you fear to be denied, fear to be rejected. And that moment you want to change and you're changing yourself. And that's the wrong place and the wrong reason to change. Number three is conformity. It might be that you want to be part of a group. And of course, looking at how it could really be the same. How it could be the same. And really look into, how I could really act the same as my group acts. But maybe that group is not the group for you. Maybe you need to find your own group. Maybe you need to find your own group. Maybe you need to build your group. Maybe you need to create your group. You need to change it in a different way. Maybe, of course, it's saying, I could potentially be part of a group and conform the group. But I need to change yourself to really to be part of the group. That's the wrong reason to really change. But maybe you can change yourself that you could be initiator. And you create a group that you can really initiate things and really create a group. That's a much better way much better reason to change, to really say that I never initiate anything. So now you build yourself, to improve yourself, you start initiating and you build new community that you are able to align yourself, not really conform to other group that you don't believe in. Number four is pressure from social media. It could be as well. So that means that you're looking into pop culture, any kind of culture that you start to believe that that's how it's supposed to be. But that's not how it's supposed to be. A lot of times, all the pop culture, all the social media is not the reality. I think that we always need to really understand that what you're able to see on social media, on the platforms, this is just a facade. And that beside the facade, there is a reality. And of course, when we understand that there is a reality of that facade, we're able to live in reality right in that facade. And of course, that's the wrong reason to change, to align your life with that facade, because that is not the reality. Number five is escaping criticism. It might be that you get some criticism and might be that the criticism is from the people that don't have credibility to give that feedback at the first place. So we need to be very, very careful. Very, very careful to listen to people, because we always need to ask, who is this person? How much credibility do they have? And it might be that they don't have any credibility, even though that they care about you. They might be that they don't have credibility. So we that really not supposed to escape criticism by changing ourselves just because we want to escape criticism. And most importantly, not from the wrong people. They might be right people, but they don't just have wrong credibility and around not the right place. Number 6 is envy or jealousy. That's again wrong reason to change. So it means if you envy for some other person, you're jealous for other person for some different things, and you're not supposed to really go and change and become as other person, because if you change, we'll be fake, because we have all different values, beliefs, strengths, everything, blind spots, everything we have different. So that means we're not supposed to seek other person's way of doing based on envy of jealousy. Now, inspiration is great things to pursue, and that's a great reason to change when you aspire to be with someone. But when you envy and jealous, that is a wrong reason to change and really pursue success through jealousy and envy. Number 7 is really temporary solutions to deep problems. Temporary solutions for deep problems. That's a big one. I think it's one of the stronger ones from all the things that I shared so far. Temporary solutions for deep problems. We're not supposed to really change really for short-term results, because short-term results doesn't bring long-term success. Short-term results sometimes don't lead to long-term success. We always need to ask how this short-term goal aligns with long-term perspective. How this short-term goal aligns with long-term goal. Because a lot of times, if you just see the short-term goal, you will miss out on long-term. So we're not supposed to change ourselves for only to the short-term goal. We always need to ask how I'm changing my long-term, how I'm changing to the long-term perspective, and what kind of short-term goals do I need to achieve. And that means we're not supposed to change only for the temporary solutions. We need to really focus to changing ourselves for long-term solutions, not temporary solutions, because that's a massive difference. Number 8 is we're not supposed to change ourselves for impulsive reasons, because there's a saying that we're not supposed to make permanent decisions on temporary feelings. We're not supposed to make permanent decisions on temporary feelings, and we start to change because we're feeling for a moment sad, we're feeling disappointed, we're feeling as a failure, or whatever it is that emotion. We're not supposed to carry out like permanent actions on temporary emotions, and we're not supposed to allow our emotions to dictate our changes. That's the wrong reason to change. Number 9 is this misguided perception of success. And this is a little bit related to social media as well, and it could be related to your peers, friends. Maybe they have some kind of perception of success, and they will share their perception of success, but their perception of success not supposed to be your perception of success, because you need to really sit down, you need to be present, you need to understand, okay, need to understand that this is my life. What is your perception of success, and why is that? Why is your success perception is in this way? Because everyone's success is different, and we need to understand those things. Because we're not supposed to say that this person has success meaning this one, and I will take it. No, we need to really reflect on that. Because if we change because someone else's perception of success, that could be a wrong reason to change. And number 10 is easy to understand. The last one is romantic relationships. We're not supposed to change ourselves just to fit in someone's box. Because I know that a lot of times people cut themselves, cut half of their personality, cut half of identity just to fit in that relationship. I understand that it's very, very important to improve, grow, and change, develop, but not cut something part of you. I think this is very, very sad when people change and cut part of them just to really fit in a relationship that you're not supposed to be part of in the first place. I think that is very, very important. Not to cut something out of you just because it doesn't fit the relationship. It's very, very important to grow, improve, develop, and grow together, but not to cut something out that is really part of you that you would love to keep that part of your life, but you're not able to because you're not able to fit that relationship. And that means that you just not in a good relation. You're just not compatible. And that's sometimes it is. And we need to learn that. We need to learn that that's the wrong reason to change. So I hope that you reflect as well. When did you change, and how do you change, and what are the reasons of change? Because we need to understand there is good reason for change and bad reason for change. And if you change for the wrong reasons, at some point we will regret that change. So I hope you just win, and see you tomorrow.